Brett and Sandy Hendricks welcome you to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for live coverage of Lakin High Purple and Gold basketball. Purple and Gold basketball is brought to you by these great supporters of Lakin High. The KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, the Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsimo, Matt Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50, Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, and DeBach Metals of Lakin. Now let's head courtside with the voice of Lakin High Sports, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with my son Jared and Kaylin King getting set to bring you Bronx basketball from here at Southwestern Heights High School. If you're just joining us, unfortunately the Lady Bronx lost the opener tonight by the score of 38-31. Trailed by as many as 11 in the second half, cut it to 1, but could never get over the hump. And they go on to lose it by 3. Our game here, the 11-1 Bronx and the 9-6 Mustangs. Two teams on what you would say a little bit of a roll. The Mustangs have won 4 straight after their 59-54 win over Cimarron this past Saturday. And the Bronx they've won 9 straight, and their last time on the hardwood was 1 week ago when they defeated Elkhart by the score of 75-44. I'm going to make a guess at the starting lineups, and this is how the Mustangs have been going most of the year. And they start this way. And where's my program at? There we go. Here's the starters for the 9-6 Mustangs under head coach Nifra Saucedo. His assistant coaches Mario Saucedo and Matt Skripczyk. Wearing number 1, a 5'8 senior Edwin Puentes. Wearing number 2, a 5'9 junior Omar Mercado. Wearing number 10, a 5'11 senior Kyler Cox. Wearing number 23, a 6'1 junior Isaac Amarine. And wearing number 50, a 6-foot senior Angel Puentes. Mustangs come in averaging 54.7 points per game. And here are the starters for your 11-1 and High Plains League Tournament champion Lakin Bronx. And this is how they'll go tonight. Wearing 0, a 6'1 senior averaging just over 7 points per game, Adric Gomez Escobar. Wearing number 2, a 6'7 senior averaging 9.6 points per game, Austin Ritzema. Wearing number 4, a 6'6 senior averaging just over 18 points per contest, Nico Dumais. Wearing number 21, a 5'8 senior averaging 8 points per game, Drew Patterson. And wearing number 24, the newest member of the 1,000 point club at Lakin High School, a 6'2 senior averaging 9.8 points per game, Coulter Oldham. I almost misread the wrong line there and said he averages 2.8. That wouldn't have been good to say he just passed 1,000 points, but he's averaging 2.5 points per game. Would not have been good, but no, Coulter averaging 9.8 points per game. The Bronx come in averaging 72.8 points per game. They shoot 44% from the field, 61.5% from the free throw line, and they grab 42 rebounds per game. You want something to write on?
Yes, please.
You sit there just too politely. Say, hey, give me a paper. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at you all shy. Yeah. There's probably people out there that would argue with me if I call you shy, but you think?
Probably, yeah. Just a couple.
Oh. And now we will, before the introduction of the starting lineups on the floor, we'll break for the national anthem. Good job by those young ladies from Southwestern Heights High School. Probably couldn't hear it very well on your monitor, but they did a nice job.
High Plains League basketball action between the visiting Bronx of Lakin and your Southwestern Heights Mustangs. Now, with the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Bronx, a senior, number 0, Adric Gomez. And for the Mustangs, a senior, number 1, Edwin Quinton. For the Rocks, a senior, number 2, Austin Ritzema. And for the Mustangs, a junior, number 2, Omar Mercado. For the Rocks, a senior, number 4, Nico Dume. And for the
Good.
Mustangs, a senior, number 10,
Are
Kyler.
you getting some feedback in your headset? I am too. I don't know if we're too hot with our mics. I'm not sure. Jared, are you hearing it as well? It's almost like I hear an echo in my headset. I didn't notice it as much during the girls' game, and maybe once we get the game started and we start talking, maybe we won't notice it as much. Starting lineups have been introduced, and we're set for basketball here at Southwestern Heights High School. Brett, Jared, and Kaylin with you. Thanks for joining us. Bronx, the in-the-road purple uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Mustangs, the home whites with the red letters and numbers trimmed in black. Ritzma and Isaac Amrine to tip things off at midcourt. Bronx going from our left to our right in this first half. And the tip controlled by the Bronx, and we're underway. Adric Gomez Escobar on the left wing to Coulter. Back up top, the Bronx working around the arc early. Pass knocked away, and Drew was on the sideline. And the Bronx turn it over. Full court pressure by the Bronx. Of course, we'll see it from the Mustangs as well tonight. Two teams that'll play you for 94 feet. Omar Mercado with it, working against Shaky. And Angel Puentes Isaac Amrine, the drive from the corner, off balance. It's short. Puentes missed the shot, and the rebound comes off to Edwin Puentes. Puentes, the drive, steps in the paint, and the shot is missed. Up the floor, Ritzma. Oh, went for the dunk, and a foul called on Amrine. First foul on Isaac. And that'll send Austin Ritzma to the line to shoot 2. While we have a quick second, we're going to ask, like we did in the Lady Bronx contest, those of you watching tonight, whether it's in a side chat or send us a email at brett@lakinsports.com, let us know where you're watching from. We'd like to know. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just like to know where you're listening from. Ritzma hit the first free throw. Second one, good as well. Ritzma 2 for 2, came into the night shooting 60% from the stripe. And the Bronx with the early 2-0 lead. Edwin Puentes with it up top, guarded by Nico. Crossover, and Adric there with the takeaway, and Edwin takes it right back away from him. And Shaky says, I'll take it back. Up the floor, Nico from the right side, over to Ritzma, got it and one. Nico with the assist, good job of court vision there, and that's, Nico's good from that distance. A little soft one off the glass, but got the assist. Missed the free throw, Austin did, but the Bronx get the rebound. Coulter from the left side, they work it around the arc. Nico in the corner.
Great ball movement.
Shaky out front, three!
Got it. That a kid.
And that's the result of great ball movement.
Ball knocked away in the backcourt. Mustangs will keep it. Kyler Cox with the inbound. Nico guarding the baseline. Edwin Puentes with it. Up the far side, they'll set the offense. And we've got a foul underneath. It's going to be on Coulter.
Personal foul on number 24. Coulter holding his first personal foul.
Way to battle. They're going to be working in that paint all night.
They are going to be working it. You think Coulter might be giving up a pound or two, though?
I'd say so. Maybe.
Yeah.
Edwin Puentes, Angel Puentes is not a small boy. Yeah, he's good size. Far corner, good denial by Nico. And they're saying Lakin basketball, Southwestern Heights was looking to inbound.
It's too late to ask now.
I really think it should be Heights basketball.
I'll say he already confirmed it that way, so.
Well, they hadn't thrown it in, so they can still change their mind. But
He's confident, so.
Oh, they're going Lakin. Okay, I really thought maybe Nico might have gotten the backhand on it. But,
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah, so, hey, we'll play the homer card. We'll take it. So Bronx basketball, just 2 minutes in. Over to Coulter on the wing. Cross-court pass, Patterson for three, off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes off to Kyler Cox. Angel drives and the foul on Drew. And actually, that's Julius Trejo, not Kyler Cox. Trejo into the lineup.
21, Drew Patterson. First personal, second team.
Foul on Drew Patterson is his first, second team foul. Angel Puentes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ooh. Angel Puentes with the air ball. Free throw is short. And the second free throw, Angel rattles it in. Tyler Holloway into the lineup for the Bronx. Amrine back in for Southwestern High. Santa Lakin turnover. Mustangs inbound. Amrine in the near corner. He'll hand it off to Trejo. Trejo from the right elbow. Won't go. Amrine with the rebound. And lays it in past Ritzenau.
That's a nice bucket. When you got Austin and Nico both arms straight up, it's hard to find the rim.
All the way from the right side. Bronx will keep it. Knocked away by Edwin Puentes. Ross Ryder into the Bronx lineup. Adric deep in the backcourt with the inbounds. Man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. Nico, right side, got it. That little runner with the one hand. First basket of the night for Nico. Amrine off the right wing. Mercado up top, won't go. Ross Ryder with the rebound and has it stolen by Edwin Puentes. Manny Mercado into the lineup. Three is short by Trejo. Nico with the rebound and a foul by Edwin Puentes out front. That'll be his first, second team. Eric Munson into the lineup for the Bronx. All the way up the floor with it, stolen away by Mercado. Mercado, the drive, got the layup. The thing that's hurting the Bronx right now is Mustangs with the quick hands. Shot missed, and that foul's going to go on Ross Ryder. First foul on Ryder, third team foul. Noah Garcia into the lineup for the Bronx, and Drew back in the lineup. Isaac Amrine in for the Mustangs as well. Trejo behind the back, now works it near side to Mercado. Fuentes crosses over on Nico, steps back. They'll have to kick it outside the arc. Trejo, three near corner, off the front rim, no good. Noah with the rebound. And Drew will bring it up for the Bronx. Noah stops, back out to Drew. Long three, in and out, won't go. Rebound is loose. Nico picks it up. Off the glass, and one for Nico. Isaac Amrine with the foul. That's his second. Nico with the end one attempt here. And it's good. What?
Huh?
No bet. He went over the line, I guess.
I guess so. Whoa, no and one, but the bucket. 6-point Bronx lead. Good pressure on the inbounds. They just do beat the 5 count. Fuentes in the backcourt, guarded by Drew. And the foul will be on Drew, and that's his second. Austin and Adric quickly back into the lineup. Second foul for Drew, fourth team. So both teams in the bonus here in the first quarter. And a steal by Munson. Adric up the floor. Nico has it stolen away by Fuentes in the paint. And stolen away now by Adric. Up to Nico. Nico off the glass. Got the runner to go. He's about as good off the glass as anybody I've ever seen.
Yep.
You know what? Nico with 6. It's an 8-point Bronc lead. And he did that in traffic from 6 feet out. Mercado, in and out, won't go. Ritzma with the rebound and the foul.
I was
That'll
gonna
go
say,
on.
he kept hooking him the whole time. I didn't know how he was going to get away with one.
And the foul will go against Angel Puentes, his first.
Should be
And-
shooting. Yep.
And we go to the other end. Austin, I believe, is going to be shooting him.
Angel Puentes, his second personal.
Second personal on Angel as well. I had him for 1, so I was missing a free throw, foul. There it is.
The 15th foul.
Ritzma already to the line 3 times tonight, hitting 2 out of 3.
Wait, I thought he fouled Nico.
And the free throw's good. I think it was Austin. I really do.
I say Nico was the one that got took to the floor, so.
Yeah. I think he just got caught in the middle of it. I thought Austin should be shooting. Second free throw. Got it.
Second free throw is good.
And it's an 11-point Bronc lead. Austin with 6, 4 of those coming from the free throw line.
Oh,
Foul on Eric Munson, and that'll send Omar Mercado to the free throw line.
I'm sorry, number 11. Eric Munson.
You know, fouls like that you sometimes tend to question, but there still was body contact. Even
Yeah.
though he went straight up with the hands, there still was some contact.
Shooting for the Mustangs. First free throw is good.
Coulter back into the lineup for the Bronx.
Back in the Bronx.
Omar Mercado with the second of 2 free throws coming up here. Missed the second one, Munson with the rebound. Coulter in the paint. Noah with the 3, won't go. Kyler Cox with the rebound and falling out of bounds, throws it off the legs of Ritzman. Edwin Puentes with the inbound, guarded by Munson.
great defense, just turning him.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Possession, Southwestern High.
Coach Schmidt was trying to get the timeout, but really there was no actual possession right off the bat. And it'll stay with Southwestern Heights on the tie-up. Puentes got the inbound off the heel of Coulter. Across to Trejo. Good defense by Adric.
Wow. Almost.
Noah tried to throw it off the feet of Mercado, and Adric with an acrobatic save attempt on the sideline. But it'll stay with the Mustangs. Good hustle all around. Mercado in the corner.
It's 3
And
seconds.
Coulter.
I heard Coach yell too. He was posting up there for a while.
Ritzma. And a foul on the floor.
Personal foul number 5, Manny Mendoza. His first personal.
Manny Mendoza. I've got Mercado. Sorry about that. Manny Mendoza.
I'll say Austin's in line.
Shooting 2.
And Austin at the free throw line once again. And that one off the mark. Second opportunity upcoming here for Austin. And that one's off the mark. Austin was 4 of 5 until those 2 misses there. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. Puentes will drive and scores.
He was literally out of bounds.
The officials are talking about it. Let's see what they come up with. Nico back into the lineup for Lakin.
Mustang basketball.
And it will stay with the Mustangs. Mustang basketball. Up top to Edwin. And stolen away by, a foul on the floor, stolen by Coulter. And that foul will be on Edwin Quintes. Good hands by Coulter Oldham. He'll go to the other end to shoot two.
Feel like we might be here a while tonight.
Yeah.
Coulter Oldham shooting two.
And Coulter off the mark there.
Sanchez in for the Mustangs.
Oh. Got the rebound, though.
Three out front by Adric. And gets the roll. Adric with his second three of the quarter. Okay. Was that just a two?
No, it was 3. I saw the ref hold up their hands.
Oh, okay, here we go. 15, 18. Stolen away by Holloway into the hands of Nico. Nico by himself over to Coulter. Gathers it in at the last second and able to lay it up and in. Bronx knock it away. Mustangs to keep it. Ross Ryder back in the lineup. 24 seconds to go first quarter. Trejo working against Holloway, and they got him carrying the basketball. Good defense by Tyler Holloway. So Bronx basketball, 19 seconds to go in the quarter, leading by 12.
Handle it.
Better get it across. Lakin's going to call a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
They were pushing the 10-second count there. So wise 30-second timeout called by the Bronx.
Hey, I got someone watching from the corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Winslow, Arizona.
The corner.
All right.
Any guess? Because they're actually not.
Oh, they're not? What? Oh, you know what? I've only been there one time, but it's one of my favorite vacation spots. Anytime you go through Arizona, you got to stop in Winslow. Stop on the corner of Winslow. Just got to.
I'll be there in a week or two, so may have to go look,
Bronx
check it
basketball. Adric up the floor. 5 seconds to go. Holloway from the corner, three. Back iron won't go. And the rebound to Mendoza. And that'll do it for our first quarter.
Nothing special, I'll tell you that. It's just a corner.
out. Okay.
Oh, quit. But it's historic. It's the story behind it that makes it cool.
I guess.
After the first 8 minutes of play, the Bronx on top of the Mustangs by the score of 20-8. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. We start our second quarter, Bronx basketball. Brett, Jared, and Kalen. So, Kalen, if you go to Winslow, I want to see a picture of you on the corner when you come back.
Okay.
Mustangs with the steal. Now on offense. Edwin Puentes jumps in the paint. In and out won't go. Drew Patterson, nice rebound in traffic. Up the floor, Nico. And can't handle it. Man, Adrian got that pass in there somehow, but Nico was just too far under to control it.
Yeah, I don't know how he threaded that one.
Amrine with it in the corner. Forcing backwards, you're going to get it. Oh, it was close. Mercado over to Puentes, right wing, back up top to Mercado. Angel Puentes backing in. Ritzma got a hand on it. And a rebound to Patterson. Adric up the floor. Coulter. Nico off the left. Now Patterson fires some three off the back iron. That was too strong. Tyler Cox with the rebound for the Mustangs. Manny Mercado has it knocked away by Adric, but the Mustangs control. Ooh.
That's a costly one there.
And that's bad for Drew because that's three on Drew Patterson.
Personal foul number 21, Drew Patterson, his third personal, first team.
And free throws for Edwin Puentes.
Edwin Puentes shooting two.
Puentes misses the first free throw. Tyler Holloway back in the lineup for the Bronx. Shout out to my granddaughter Ricky watching tonight. Puentes hits the second free throw. I know if her daddy's watching, she's watching too. Holloway cross court to Coulter. Drives to the baseline. That's a tough bounce pass. To do that across the paint in traffic, Austin couldn't quite get to it. Good. Oh, Nico must have been on the sideline and touched it. I didn't really see it, but
Yeah, too far away.
oh well, he's closer than me. Oh, come on. It's just a short little jaunt. What's 3 hours? Holloway knocks that pass away intended for Isaac Amrine. Yeah, it is about 3 hours, but just a little afternoon drive.
Yeah, that's like Wichita.
Yeah. Even closer than Wichita.
Yeah.
So I take it you're not driving, you're flying?
Yeah, we're flying.
Adric with the near steal and does complete the steal. Nico with it. Floater in the paint. Got it.
Wow.
Looked like his knee buckled and he still just
Yeah.
somehow gathered his feet back underneath.
Bronx lead it by 13, their biggest lead of the half. Cox loses the handle out front. Back cut, Amrine. And hits it over Holloway. Isaac Amrine with the bucket. Nico at the free throw line looking to drive and has it knocked away from behind. And the Mustangs have it going the other way. Under 5.5 to play first half. Nico with the steal. Has to toss it back. Oh. Coulter taking the charge, but Edwin Puentes took the worst of it, but he is back on his feet.
I was gonna say that's a scary one where high up in the air and the only place you can come back down is on top.
Puentes is on his feet, but that's his third foul. So Bronx basketball. Nico drives. Coulter off the baseline, loses the handle, but it's last touched by Manny Mendoza. Just over 5 minutes to go first half. Bronx with the basketball leading by 11. I think did Adric try to throw it off the back of a Mustang maybe?
No, they tried to get it back to him,
Okay.
I think.
And
And a 5-second count.
And it's going to go right back to Lakin.
So
Well,
I couldn't tell. There were so many people in front.
yeah, I couldn't really tell either.
I thought he did, and they called him for
Maybe not
stepping
establishing
over.
his feet.
Yeah.
Holloway in the corner,
Oh,
turns it back over.
we'll
Three
get back
straight
to some
turn-
basketball.
Yeah, 3 straight turnovers, and we haven't even put the ball in play yet, hardly.
Also number 22, Noah Garcia.
Noah Garcia back in the lineup along with Eric Munson. Bronx, of course, with pressure in the backcourt. Trejo across the timeline. Mendoza, pass knocked away by Adric.
Mustang basketball.
And the inbound stolen away by Ryder. He slips on the sideline, and the Mustangs get it back. Mendoza, 3 from the right side. That's too long. Munson with the rebound and the foul. That will be on Trejo.
His first personal foul.
First foul on Julius. Second foul of the quarter for the Mustangs. Bronx basketball, 4:40 to play in the first half. Nico at the free throw line. Oh! See, now I don't agree with that because you have to give him room to come down.
Yeah, you can't slide underneath. That's
Yeah.
the only thing.
Foul is on Nico there. I don't agree with that one because,
You're
like I
not-
said, you have to give him room to come down.
Yeah, you're not able to undercut him. That's for the safety of him. Same thing with shooting a shot.
Yeah.
You gotta let him come down.
Yeah, same situation. Nico went in, he slid under. But, yeah, it is what it is. Full timeout called by Southwestern Heights. Just over 4.5 to play first half. You're watching Bronx basketball. We're back after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with my son Jared Hendricks and Kalen King. And got a neat text Jared did during that timeout.
Mustang basketball.
Ricky sitting on the front row tonight watching Bronx basketball. Mercado drives and hits it. Omar Mercado now with 5. The lead is down to 9. It's been as much as 13. Nico on the baseline out front. Munson. Munson drives. The teardrop off the back of the rim won't go. And they're going to say last touch by the Bronx. Coulter back into the lineup.
Back into the Bronx.
Amrine to throw it in.
5.
And another 5-second count. Good job by the Bronx defense. Bronx will get it back. Slow second quarter for the Bronx after scoring 20 in the first. Only just 2 points in this second quarter. Coulter gets free in the corner. Drives. Off the glass, won't go. Ryder with the rebound, and good on the putback.
Ross Ryder.
First basket of the night for Ross Ryder. And an air ball on the three by Mercado. Long up top to Coulter. Thought about the long three. Noah will fire from the left side. Won't go. Austin trying to keep it alive. Nico does gain the rebound.
Yeah.
And a foul. Foul will be on Trejo.
It's like we were talking about earlier. Just because you have your hands up, if you're leaning your body into them, it's always going to be something.
Adria Gomez-Escobel back into the lineup. Foul on Trejo's his second. Bronx to inbound. Nico to take a break. 3:22 to go, first half. Coulter up top with it. Now they'll set it up with Adric. Southwestern Heights in a zone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
In a 2-3.
Or a 1-3-1.
Noah on the dribble. Up top, shaky for three.
Oh, didn't get the roll that
Won't
time.
go this time. Yep. And the rebound off to the Mustangs. Hammerine loses the handle.
Everyone's slipping.
See, that's it.
That's a travel. He actually rolled completely over on that. Mendoza. Adric got a hand on it. Mendoza's down. And now he's back on his feet. Noah,
Come
three.
on.
That's
Long.
an air ball over everything. Coulter leans in on Angel and lays it in. That was a nice play by Coulter. Just waited Angel Puentes out and able to just step back in and hit it. Back to a 13-point Bronx lead.
I don't know if he maybe landed on a shoe down here, but it sounded like he hit hard.
Trejo to inbound. Emrine with the inbound. Mercado drives up the right side. Up top, Trejo. Three, got it. Julius Trejo with the three.
It's a scary shot to attempt.
Well, you got Austin right in your face.
So that's a long tree branch.
Yeah. Underneath Ryder. Back to Noah, up top, Adric. Adric drives. What do we got? 3 seconds.
I think Ross.
They've got 26 on the board. I missed somebody.
Coulter, Ross, and Nico, the only ones that scored this quarter.
Okay. And Coulter did? Oh, yeah, Coulter just scored.
Yep.
And a tag.
Technical foul.
Number 11.
Did he get the foul too? If he got the foul too in the tech, that's going to be 4 on Julius Trejo.
Adrian Gomez shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, he just got the tech for
yeah.
his third foul.
So I think they called it a travel. I don't know. I'd have to go back and
I thought they called a 5-second
yeah, they
count,
called
and then
a
he
5
slammed
second.
it
Yeah,
and got.
that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Say they didn't get the ball in.
Ah.
Oh,
Adric, 1 of 2.
Jackson Stanfield and Roberto Segali in for the Mustangs. Tyler Holloway for the Bronx.
yeah, he was just frustrated after the 5 second.
Well, that's the third time the Bronx have gotten that in the quarter.
Yeah.
Nico from the left side skips it through. Coulter lays it up and in.
I thought he was gonna dunk it.
I thought he was going for it too.
The way you went up like he was looking for it, wasn't it? Coulter with 6. Bronx back up by 13. Jackson Stanfield into the lineup for the Mustangs. Over to Omar Mercado. Minute and a half to go in the half. And a steal by Adric. Now Austin with it. Behind the back,
Ooh.
Austin stops. Oh, missed it, but he'll go to the line to shoot too. Nice nifty behind the back dribble.
Some big man handles.
Yeah.
Kyler Cox with the foul. That's his first. Austin has missed his last 3 free throws after going 4 of 5 in his first 5 attempts. And that one, Nico, missed the putback when Nico gets the rebound. And that's a foul on the Mustangs. Foul will be on Kyler Cox. Oh, the only thing would have been sweeter there with Nico would be just to slam that thing home.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting him even to get the putback right off the initial miss. Nico at the line to shoot 2. Southwestern Heights over the 5 foul limit or right at it.
That's
And a
6.
free throw off the mark.
Yeah, there's a lot of missed free throws.
You know, and we saw that in the girls' game as well. Lady Bronx lose it by 3, missed a lot of free throws, but Southwestern Heights missed a bunch as well. And Nico hits that free throw.
Only thing is the boys are already at the amount of free throws attempted just now.
Yeah.
Mercado with it out front. Bronx with their biggest lead of the half, and a foul called on Tyler Holloway. Foul on Holloway is his first. Mustang basketball. Emrine in the corner. Missed the scoop shot. Colford walked with it. I'm not quite sure, but he got the basketball and Austin was in his way, so maybe a stutter step. And he'll go back to the Mustangs. And he'll go back to Southwestern Heights. Kyler Cox the inbounds. Mercado blocked from behind, but Holloway would be called for the foul. That's 2 fouls on Tyler Holloway.
Number 10, personal foul on number 10, Tyler Holloway, his second personal.
Holloway's second foul.
Mercado shooting 2.
Mercado to shoot a pair here. Free throw in and out. Ross Ryder into the lineup.
Man, what time did we start?
I don't know. Why?
Hey, if it was at
Oh, that's my grandpa.
if it was at 7:30,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Then this has been an hour-long half.
Mercado with the steal.
I thought Nico was going to take flight.
I thought Nico was going to get that.
I thought that was going to look like LeBron.
That's a great take.
Nico with the basket on the other end.
Oh, man. Oh, and now
Oh.
there's a foul.
What?
Just let him hustle it out. Man. Oh, that was on Nico? Oh. All right, we can't start changing up how we're going to call this now.
And that's the second foul on Nico. We go to the other end now. The Bronx with 5 fouls. Mercado to shoot 2.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah. I saw Fowler, Kansas, and I was like, who?
Free throw good. I spoke to him the other day. Did he tell you that?
My grandpa?
Yeah.
My Papa Mark?
He works at Air Gas.
Yeah, he does.
Yep. So see, You got to be careful what you say now, girl. I know people. Omar Mercado hits both free throws. Ten seconds to go in the half. Munson with it. Dribbles through the traffic. Spin move.
Wow, nice spin.
Ritzma with the
follow.
rebound. Sets it back up. And that'll do it for our first half. Austin with 8 points as we go to the break. And the Bronx will lead it by 13. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the first half numbers, and we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lakin Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Lakin Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lakin High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, great food and great times. Gwen Weckler Shelter Insurance, Lakin at the red, white, and blue shelter sign East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lakin, a pharmacy you can trust. The Gurney County Economic Development of Ralph Goodnight. The Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, player of the game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
We're at the half. The Bronx leading the Mustangs by the score of 34-21. Let's look at the first half numbers. First for the Mustangs. These are unofficial, of course. Omar Mercado leading the way with 8 points. Isaac Amorine with 4. Julius Trejo with 3. Edwin Puentes with 3. And Angel Puentes with 1. From the free throw line, Southwestern Heights 6 of 10 in the first half from the stripe. Now for the Bronx. Nico Dumais leading the way with 11 points. He's followed by Austin Ritzma with 8, Adria Gomez Escobar with 7, Coulter Oldham with 6, and Ross Ryder with 2. Bronx struggling from the line in the first half, just 6 of 16, but they do lead it by 13 here at the break. Timeout on the floor. We got a half-court shooting contest going on. Kaylin, should have put your name in there. You're a player.
I know, I should have. You should see me at these little kids' magic practice. I beat up on them.
That's not nice. Picking on little kids.
Making them better.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, got a text. Family watching in Oklahoma City and Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
Sweet. Good to hear from you. Thank you. Always like to hear, like I said, for people who are watching from. Also know we're being watched from Dighton because Ricky sent us a text.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Western Ag Aviation, Agri-Center, Conestoga, Dixon Aerial Spraying, JKL Construction, P&P Brothers Construction, Southwest Family Barns, Jenny
It's about time. Jeez.
I had to talk to a fellow Moundridge Wildcat.
And you were done that quick?
Yeah. I see him every once in a while, but he's a little bit older than me. But I watched him play and played some street ball with him.
I played golf with him at the High Plains League golf tournament. Not this past one, but the year before.
Yeah.
Because we played it with him. Yeah. So. Well, you know what? Always nice to talk about a little history, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He got a word in edgewise, didn't he?
Oh, I let him talk.
Oh, okay.
He's older than me, so I gotta let him talk.
Respect your elders.
Yep.
We're now joined by Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway, and if you weren't with us in our earlier game, unfortunately the Lady Broncs drop a close one, losing to Southwestern Heights by the score of 38-35. And we're just going to shoot to the second half, because in the first half it was 15-11 and not a whole lot going on in that half. But the Lady Broncs, after trailing by 11 in the third quarter, came alive, and in the fourth quarter cut it to 1 a couple times, but just couldn't make the play that they needed. There was a couple times they got a couple straight possessions, but then gave it right back to them with a chance to take the lead. So basically a game of missed opportunities.
Yeah, and what we talked to the girls after the game is I really felt like we rebounded a lot better than the first time that we played Southwestern Heights in the league tournament. But it came down to turnovers, and it may not have been as much as you might think, but it
Turn the wrong one down.
That's okay. But it was a lot of turnovers in a lower number of possession game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the problem was, and that's what's hard to understand. And the turnovers, just were costly opportunities that we lost to at least get a shot up on the glass. So
yeah,
that's what hurt us.
One of the issues really for both teams in the contest, and it was a fairly low-scoring affair, 38-35, but both teams really struggled from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and that's something we hadn't done. I felt like we've been our percentage has been on the rise the last few games, and we've done a pretty good job. Probably a huge factor in that first half, definitely for us when you talk about low scoring and only 15-11. But losing Jordan that early, was almost devastating. But we had some girls step up, and at least we guarded them and gave us ourselves a chance.
And one of the things I credited the Lady Broncs with tonight, and came out in a 2-3 zone, stayed in it all night long, but it did a good job because Layla Kisner for Southwestern Heights loves to drive to the basket. And with that 2-3, you can pack it in the middle a little bit and cut off those driving lanes. Unfortunately, Fuentes was the one that took over for her, what Layla wasn't getting done. But I still credit the defense tonight, because I thought defensively the Lady Broncs did a good job against Southwestern Heights.
Yeah, and a couple times we tried to, in the first half we went to the 2-3, 2-1-2 really is what it is. But we went to the zone because we were worn out. We didn't have any more subs to put in. And they were tired, and I didn't want to get anybody else in foul trouble trying to, like you said, stop the penetration. We didn't do a good job on number 3. She was able to drive it, and she scored a lot in that first half, I think, or at least a good, not a lot, I guess, but a lot for their team. And and then we did switch it up a little bit in the second half. Went back to some man. It was effective, got us back in the game in that third quarter.
And like I said, in that third quarter, trailed by as many as 11, and it really looked like at that point in time, Southwestern Heights may run away with it, but then the defense was able to get some stops. And I made the comment to Kaylin that I really thought a person that was missed in the first half, and of course she was on the bench with 2 fouls, but Jordan McComb started to make things happen. She finished with just 6, but with those 6 points, pulled the Lady Broncs back to within 3 at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, and she's the glue to the team. I mean, she's our leader. and she had been playing really well, and it's hard to play well when you're on the bench with 2 fouls. But getting her back in there really helped. And girls came out after a timeout. I think we called one when it was 11, and they came out and did a good job. We picked up, we pressed. You know, that's tough, and you've watched this game a long time. You know, the press got us back into it, and everybody's like, well, you press all game. Well, I just told you, like, we couldn't even play man the whole game. We were worn out.
Yeah.
So obviously we couldn't have pressed, but it was timely and effective, and the girls did a good job of fighting back.
Unfortunately for the Lady Broncs, they dropped to 7-6 on the year, and a big one coming up Friday. A game it's a big game. You know, Cimarron is a girls team that has kind of struggled record-wise, but they're coming on as of late, and they beat this Lady Mustangs team over the weekend.
Yeah, I think they won by 8. They're a lot different team, so you're going to see a lot more size and shooters, a little bit more than the drivers that we saw tonight.
Well, unfortunately, the Lady Broncs with the loss tonight, but as always, we thank you for taking the time to come up and visit with us, and look forward to see you on Friday night, homecoming, and the Blue Jays coming to town.
Yep. All right. Appreciate it, Brett.
Thanks, Coach. Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. Once again, the Lady Broncs lose at 38-35 tonight. And Edwin Puentes drawing the foul on Austin Ritzma, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Ritzma with his first foul.
Personal foul on number 2, Austin Ritzema. First personal foul.
Edwin Puentes to the line, 1 of 2 in the first half. Misses that one short.
Edwin Puentes shooting for the Mustangs. Second free throw is good.
And hits the second free throw. Nico in the corner. Patterson with the 3. Off the back iron. Adric with the free throw. Coulter got tied up with Puentes. Nice pass. Nico finding Ritzma in the block. Ritzma now in double figures with 10. Lead is back to 14. Puentes along the side. Works it out front to Omar Mercado. And an offensive foul. And that'll be on Kyler Cox with the illegal screen. That's 3 fouls on Kyler. And he stays on the floor.
Get downhill. Yes.
Nico steps past Puentes and lays it in. Just so long. You just can't. The one thing you can't coach is the length and speed.
Yeah, I wish I was 6'6".
Don't a lot of people. I'm not even gonna open myself up to that one. Oh, I'm sorry, Jared.
I was going to say, you say that now, and then you start getting on flights and
Yeah.
trying to find
fair
a bed, something that fits. Like, maybe it's not that great. Only in one aspect.
enough. Yeah. I'd be a dog in volleyball, though.
Yeah.
Literally any sport. Good move.
Puentes spin move off the glass. Got it. And Mercado with the steal and got the layup. That's one thing that I'm going to say Coach Schmidt won't be very happy with, is the defense has had some silly turnovers. What was that? Carry. Tyler Holloway into the lineup. Mercado with it in the backcourt, guarded by Ritzma. Races it up the near side. Mendoza, Angel Puentes backs in, hits it off the back of the bottom of the backboard.
I was going to say, Coulter took an elbow to the eye.
Is he bleeding?
I think he might, well, no, I don't think so.
I love you so much. Thank you.
Coulter goes to the bench. Yep, thankfully he's not cut. Ryder up top, Holloway. Over to Drew. Drew on the drive. Dish to Ryder. Missed short, got the rebound.
Go up.
And he'll be fouled on the putback. That's just good hard work by Ross Ryder there. And I think that's on Angel Puentes. It is.
Personal foul number 50, Angel Fuentes, his third.
Third foul on Angel Puentes. Ross Ryder goes to the free throw line for 2.
So, it's the thing that we've been saying all night. Straight up, but as soon as you put your hips out, either way, it's getting called.
Ross hasn't been to the free throw line very many times this year. This is just his 6th trip to the line. And he hits the first one. And missed that one. And a foul.
That was a stupid one. I get it, you're long, but don't try that one.
Is that on Nico?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nico picking up his 3rd foul. So Nico with his 3rd, Drew has 3 as well. Drew on the floor, Nico sits. Fuentes over to Mercado. Wow.
Woo.
I don't know how he did not step across.
God, it was close.
And they're going to get the foul on Ross Ryder. I'll tell you what, Edwin Puentes, that had to just be a whisker tightrope walk in that line.
Yeah.
Ross Ryder with the foul, his 2nd. Mustangs to inbound on the sideline. And a new number in for Southwestern Heights. I'll have to get the name to go with the number. Fabio Tellez.
That's
Next.
this way. Oh!
What?
Said his toes were on before he threw it. I'll say, that was a great effort.
And actually, Fabio, I think it's Taylus. I remember seeing the pronunciation during the league tournament. So Mustang basketball. And off the hands of Mendoza, back to Lakin. 4:32 to go, 3rd quarter. Bronx lead by 13. They've led by as many as 16. Holloway with it. To Coulter. Over to Ryder. Ryder,
Yes.
left-handed layup, good.
Great job. Good
Ross
movement.
Ryder getting into the offense tonight. Assist Coulter Oldham. And they didn't put the score up yet. It's still 39, should be 41, I think.
Yeah.
Emrine,
Wow.
off the glass, somehow got that one up and in.
There it is.
41-28, yep, that's
Too
what
late.
I got. Oh, pass stolen away. Intended for Ryder.
Saying the possession error up there still has it with Heights, but it should be ours because they got it quarter.
No, we got it at quarter and then we turned it
No,
off. We
White-
turned it over right
White
away, didn't we?
did. No, because we got the block on the inbounds and went out of bounds and then just moved it further down.
Coulter in the paint has it stolen away. Edwin Puentes out in front.
Good
and
job by
Holloway
Holloway.
able to knock it away.
Yeah, no, they had it because they were
Did they?
there. And then Adric deflected it and they just moved them farther down.
Okay. Mustang basketball. Emrine turnaround off the glass. Got it. Emrine now with 8. And another turnover by the Bronx. Edwin Puentes. On the wing 3. And the pass is knocked away. Coulter on the floor. They can get the timeout. They did.
Yep.
Full timeout called by the Bronx. 3:09 to go, third quarter. Bronx up by 11. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
And welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett, Jared, and Kalen with you. Bronx basketball. Eric Munson into the lineup along with Noah Garcia. Coulter. And a foul in the paint on Mendoza. Good thing Coulter had his eyes up because he really wasn't ready for that pass in the paint.
Oh, caught it at the hip.
Foul on Mendoza is his second. Coulter on the inbounds. Oh, falls off the front of the rim, but he'll go to the line.
Personal foul on Mendoza, his third personal foul. Coulter over.
Mendoza with the foul, that's his third. Off the mark.
Oh, definitely not a free throw shooting type of day for the Bronx.
No. Well, I had the Bronx in the first half, just 6 of 16. Am I close?
Yeah. I think that's what I have.
Coulter with the second opportunity up here with just under 3 minutes to go in the third, and that one's off. Ryder battling in the corner, but he's the last one to touch it. Austin Ritzma back into the lineup for Lakin. Nico Dumais and Drew Patterson on the bench with 3 fouls in this third quarter. Edwin Puentes up the near side. And they work it back out front to Puentes. Puentes through traffic somehow, and now stolen away by Ritzma, and a foul will go against Stanfield.
First foul on the court, attacking Stanfield. First personal.
It's been a weird game to watch tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's from our angle here in the corner, but it's no different than where we're at Lakin. We're in the corner, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the angles or something, but man, there's just been some weird stuff.
I think I had 6 of 15 in the first half.
Okay. Ritzma hits the first free throw. You know, hey, I'll take being off by 1 if, with your totals.
Yeah.
Second free throw's good.
Ritzma with 2 free throws.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and a near steal by Oh, he's going to get the cheap one. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Yeah.
Just got a hand on him, but oh, man, that's about as light as you're going to see contact all night tonight.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we used him to just balance himself.
Yeah.
What's up with that? So second foul on Austin, 4th foul on the Bronx in the quarter. Both teams will be shooting the rest of the way. The Mustangs have 5 fouls in the quarter.
Oh, we can't start switching up how we're calling this game
Well,
now.
the sad thing about it, that official called it from behind Coulter, looking at his back. I had an angle here that looked to me like it was more offensive than it was Coulter.
Yeah.
So Coulter with the foul will be his second. Omar Mercado at the line to shoot 2. That one's too strong. And hits the second. Mercado in double figures with 11. Tie up, but it stays with Lakin. Coulter to inbound. 2:03 to go, third quarter. Bronx lead it by 12. Up front, Adric in the paint. Coulter with the putback. Oh, bounces out. Coulter still working hard. He'll go to the line.
Maybe he'll make a free throw this time.
Yeah, maybe, because he's over so far.
Yep.
Foul is on Isaac Hammerine. That's his third. 5 Mustangs with 3 fouls. Coulter hits the first one there. You got your wish.
I know. Maybe I should have said something earlier.
And got that one. Yeah, speak up.
Yeah. Jeez.
Say, is Coulter 2 of 6 now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mark those 2. Mercado from the right side gives it up to Stanfield. Now out front to Edwin Puentes. That's a walk out front, and it'll go back to the Bronx. Bronx basketball. Minute 31 to go in the quarter. Pressure by the Mustangs in the backcourt. Munson hesitates into the corner with Ritzma, and Edwin Puentes steals it away. Puentes missed the layup, and Coulter there with the rebound. Outlet to Shaky. Up the floor, Munson. Spin move. Step in. Oh, short. Ritzma. That's a smart move by Austin. He's tied up with the arm. He just decides to go up one-handed, and he got the foul. Yep. He drew it. Foul is on Isaac Hammerine. That's his 4th. Ritzma at the line to shoot 2. And it's good. Ritzma has been to the line 12 times so far tonight. Give or take 1 or 2, because you know I'm always wrong. Holloway back in the lineup for Lakin. 1:05 to go. Ritzma with the second free throw. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Way short.
That's okay.
Gave him too much credit.
1 for 2. It's a 15-point Bronx lead. Puentes missed, but gets the rebound. Foul is on the floor, but he's going to the line to shoot 2 anyway.
I think that's 3 on Holloway.
Tyler Holloway with the foul, and that will be 3 on him.
Tyler Holloway, his 3rd personal. Angel Puentes.
Angel Puentes to the line to shoot 2. Angel with just 1 point. He had an early free throw early in this contest, and that's all he's had. That one too strong off the back iron. Coulter back into the lineup. Fouls are going to start mounting for both teams. Neither team in ideal foul situation right now.
I think both of them got a bench.
Yeah.
Angel Puentes misses the free throw. Ritzma with the rebound. 46 seconds to go in the quarter. Adric up the floor. And now he'll work it back out. Munson,
Munson.
Ritzman. Adric 3 up front.
Boom.
Got it.
And a
And
foul.
one.
And one.
Angel Puentes with the foul.
Personal foul on number 50, Angel Fuentes, his fourth first.
That's his fourth foul. So Shaky now with a 4-point play opportunity here.
Kind of soft.
Well,
What?
Wait, that's it.
that's not. Did it not?
They should be inbounding.
What's going on?
What's going on here?
Wait.
That was an and one. He made the basket.
What?
You know, maybe they called it after the foul, so they gave him 2 free throws. It might have been after the shot. So 49, and then he made 1 free throw. Adric did.
Yeah, so that should have been his 3 and his free throw.
He got the 3. That made it 49, and the free throw made it 50.
Yeah, he should have only had 1.
They called it after the shot.
Oh, okay.
After
It
the
wasn't
shot.
with it? Oh.
I bet that's what they called, was after the shot, so they gave him 2. Timeout on the floor, 30. Bronx with the 19-point lead. A little confusing, but I think that's the only thing that it could have been. That's the only thing it could have been, to give him 2 free throws, because they did put the 3 up on the board.
Yeah.
5.9 seconds to go. Timeout. 8:30. Bronx currently on a 7-0 run.
Adding up free throws at the end of this is going to be a pain.
I'm going to let you do it.
Yeah. Do my
Oh my.
best.
I can guarantee you we're not going to agree. 'Cause I know I'm one off from the first half. Bronx basketball. Adric, long 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Puentes got the rebound. That heave won't be in time. And that'll do it with our do it for the third quarter. Bronx will lead it by the score of 50-31. And you got another one, Jared? All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, is a proud supporter of Lakin High School sports and Lakin USD 215. Matthew has owned his accounting firm since November 2014 and completes tax returns for farm-related activities that include farmers and ranchers' personal tax returns, grow yards, and crop dusters. Matthew is a certified public accountant in charge of raising funds to create an endowment fund for USD 215. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin.
We go to the fourth quarter. Will be Southwestern Heights basketball. Bronx lead at 50-31. Bronx on a 9-game winning streak. Southwestern Heights came into tonight winners of 4 straight. Near steal by Ritzman, a 3 by Mercado. Too strong. Nico with the rebound. Neither team in real good foul situation. Nico sidestep and the floater good. Nico is 16, but it's a very quiet 16. And what do we got? A foul away from the ball?
Foul on Shaky.
Adric with the foul. I'll tell you what, he's the one that could afford it. That's his first.
No kidding.
3 Bronx with 3 fouls. Nico, Drew, and Tyler Holloway. Five Mustangs with at least 3 fouls, 2 of them with 4. 3 from the corner, too strong by Cox. Coulter with the rebound, but they're going to get him on the back.
That's just a battle. Oh, he might be here all night.
Coulter over the back, and that'll be his third foul.
Second team foul.
I have Nico with 15.
Okay. Cox dishes to Mercado.
Yeah, I got 15 as
Yeah.
well.
And I did get a text clarifying that 3 in a traveling violation, but it was a 3 and then a push after the shot. So thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, I got Nico with 15 because that one free throw didn't count.
Yeah.
But I have him for a free throw in the.
He has one in the second quarter. But that's
Oh,
it.
okay. So, I don't know why I marked him there.
Traveling violation.
Okay, never mind.
Mustang basketball.
Bronx with the 21-point lead. Appreciate the clarification, but I was right.
Good thing I didn't argue that one. That's all you.
I wasn't arguing. I was just
Yeah.
confused.
Hey,
I was
you know
trying
what?
to write stuff down.
I take the win because I'm not right very often. Mercado the drive from the left side. Bronx, kind of a little lapse on defense there, left him wide open. And Puentes with the steal. Mercado drives, and he'll hit the layup again. 2 straight layups by
I say,
Omar
can't
Mercado.
give him a sense of hope.
Mercado with 15. Adric with it out front, guarded by Puentes. Coulter on the wing. Ritzma backs in. Oh, and he loses it. Oh, they're going to say last touch by Puentes.
I thought that was Austin's foot.
Yeah.
I thought he lost it off his foot or his knee, but you know, Angel's not really arguing, so you know, maybe so. Maybe he got a quick hand in there. But the Bronx do keep it. I guess that's the only important thing for us right now. Adric drive and a foul on the floor. Oh, and that's it for Angel Puentes. That's his 5th. 5 fouls on Angel Puentes. Manny Mendoza will check in for the Mustangs. Angel Puentes fouls out after scoring just 1 point. And a steal by Mercado out front. Mercado missed the hesitation, and Nico with the rebound. That was a nice move by Mercado, but just didn't finish. Ritzma out front. Nico looking to drive. Bronx will reset it with Adric out front. Nico
take.
lays it up and in. Okay, Nico was 17.
Yes.
Got it.
Omar Mercado with the foul. Who took it?
Adric.
Adric. Him and Coulter both have one tonight.
Coulter from the right side. Holloway fires from the left side from 3. And Kyler Cox with the rebound. Outlet to Edwin Puentes. Oh, that's a double dribble. That's a double
He
dribble.
said it was tipped?
No, it was not tipped. Both of them looked at it. There was no tip there at all. Kyler Cox backing in. Short off the glass. And we've got a tie-up. Adric and Emery. Arrow to Lakin.
Oh, I thought it was the Heights.
5 minutes exactly on the clock. Bronx with the basketball. Nico up the far side, stops on the wing. Up top to Coulter. Drew in the corner 3. Drew can't hit it tonight. That one off the rim. Amrine on the baseline. Good defense by Coulter. Kyler Cox off the glass. Good. First basket of the night for Kyler Cox. Cuts the Bronc lead to 17. Adric through traffic.
Jeez.
Somehow got through it, but last touch by Edwin Puentes. Ross Ryder into the lineup for the Bronx. 4:19 to play. Up the floor, Patterson. Over to Holloway. And they play catch over the top. Drew from three. There he got it. Drew Patterson finally able to get the three ball to go.
Ooh.
Amrine from the corner. Reverse layup short. Nico with the rebound, and he brings it up himself. Over to Patterson. He'll fire again. That time too long. Ross Ryder with the foul. And that's 3 on Ross.
Yep.
Ross Ryder, his third personal.
Nico, Drew, Coulter, Ross, Tyler, all with 3 fouls for the Bronx. For the Mustangs, Edwin Puentes with 3, Kyler Cox with 3, Isaac Amrine with 4, Manny Mercado with 3, Julius Trejo with 3. Ryder knocks that pass away,
Oh, that's
and he
not
rolls
good.
up on the back
Yeah.
of Mercado. They keep playing. And that foul's going to be on Patterson, but Mercado still laying on the sideline.
I was gonna say
Get
easy.
away
Don't
from
no,
him.
don't
yeah.
just. I was gonna say he got rolled up on that ankle pretty
Yeah.
well.
Him and Ross went to the floor, and Ross landed on his ankle, on his legs. But good to see him up. I'm glad to see that. The foul will be on Drew Patterson. That'll be his 4th.
Roberto Scali in for the Mustangs. Eric Munson for the Bronx.
Manny Mendoza at the line to shoot 2. Eric Munson into the lineup for Lakin. So, yeah, very glad to see Mercado back on his feet after that. That looked nasty. I'm just glad to see him back up. Free throw missed. Oh, was that an and one?
I think
Okay.
yeah.
Traveling. They're going to call a foul on Southwestern Heights.
Personal foul on number 12.
So Mendoza got the bucket on the other end and missed the free throw. And that foul on Roberto Segala, his first. Adric out front,
Gosh.
stops, and a travel. You know, it's a situation tonight. I wouldn't want to be a ball handler trying to drive through traffic.
No.
You know, it's like one of those deals when you're a running back and you run through that deal that has all, you know,
Yeah,
supposed to be all the arms.
The ball handling training.
Yeah. I think they need to put that into basketball practice.
Oh.
Because that's what it's been tonight, definitely. Nice job of Nico just riding Segala right down the sideline. And the official almost called
Yeah.
something. I saw his hand go up, but he pulled it back down.
I don't know if he maybe saw him out of bounds or.
Yeah, I don't know what it was going to be, but I mean, he did raise his hand. That foul on Ross Ryder.
Yeah, Ross is trying to question that one, but it was pretty obvious.
Well, it's just a body foul that you really don't, you know, I don't know that you need to do it because now it's your 4th. And the 15th foul. Mendoza at the line, missed it, but that's 4 fouls on Ryder. Ritzma back into the lineup,
It's still a lot of game to be played.
no doubt. Second free throw upcoming. In and out. Ritzma with the rebound. Holloway with it.
Wow.
Takes
What
it
a
in the
take.
paint. Oh, missed. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul on number 10. Kyler Cox, his 4th personal.
Kyler Cox with the foul. That's his 4th. For the Mustangs, Angel Puentes has fouled out of the ball game. He fouled out with 6:10 to go. Holloway with 2 free throws, misses that one. Isaac Amrine back in for the Mustangs. You know,
I bet they shoot free throws tomorrow.
I bet they do too. Free throws, Bronx shoot 61.5 from the free throw line as a team. And Noah gets the long rebound. Holloway and Mendoza got tied up. Munson has it stolen away by Edwin Puentes. Puentes stops in the corner. Segala. Nico picks it out of the area. That shot was way short. Nico up the floor. Ritzma layup.
Great.
Got it.
Oh, I love when things work out like that.
I just wish we could finish this one off.
Yeah.
Limit the whistles.
Yeah.
Edwin Puentes steps in. Noah. Holloway's down and he's calling for help.
Personal foul number 22.
Okay, Holloway's back up, but I mean, when he went down, he was waving
Someone help him.
Noah, they helped him to his feet, but situation like that, you know what? Let the coaches come and get him. Holloway hopping on 1 foot. That's not looking good.
So he can't put even any weight on it.
Foul on Holloway's his 3rd. Puentes at the line to shoot 2, and it's off the glass.
First free throw is good.
And the second one good. Coulter got the roll.
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what, somehow he controlled that through traffic and got the layup as well. Back to a 20-point lead, 2 minutes to play. Puentes near side. Mendoza drives in the paint. Missed. Ritzman with the rebound. And another turn. Edwin Puentes.
Numbers.
Noah missing short. Edwin Puentes hobbled up at midcourt.
I was going to say.
And the officials are going to stop it. I'm all for it.
Let's just get this clock going. Let's get out of here before anyone else goes down.
Yeah, man, we don't need anybody else hobbled.
Oh, man.
And I don't know, maybe if he stepped on a defender's foot or if he just turned it himself, but he went down weird at midcourt.
Hey, also we had Kathy and David Patterson watching from Hoxie, Drew's grandparents.
Yes. They watch us every game. Got a nice card from them, and I thank them for that. That was very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Emmerine backs in and hits it.
Mr. Leeper showed me that the other day. That was super sweet.
Adric stops in the paint out to Drew. Under a minute to play now. Munson had it knocked away by Mendoza. 44 seconds to go. Bronx are going to win their 10th straight, but it's an 18-point lead, but by no means was it easy. Adric with the inbounds. Now 40 seconds to go. Whoa, and
In the second row.
throws it in the seats, and then we go back to the Mustangs. 33.8 seconds to go. Mercado back in the ball game. And that foul's going to be on Ritzma, but Mercado was kind of leading with the arm. So that's going to be on Ritzma.
Can we just swallow the whistles?
And Omar Mercado to the line to shoot 2. I'll tell you what, I'm glad to see him back on the floor. That looked ugly on the sideline, but he's showing no ill effects of it right now. It's the first. And got the second one to go as well. Omar with 17 points to lead the Mustangs. 25 seconds to play. Adric up the floor, and he'll dribble it back out. Munson on the drive. Ritzma fouled on the layup. And we're heading back to the free throw line.
Oh. Wow.
Had my fair share of long nights of basketball games this week, and it's only Tuesday. So.
Amrine fouls out with that foul. Amrine in double figures with 10. Ritzma hits the first free throw. And got the second one as well. Ritzma was 16 by my count. Ross Ryder back into the lineup. Bronx, just don't even pressure, just let him go. We don't need anything else. Three from the right side, no good. Munson with the rebound and a foul with 0.9 seconds to go. You know, in a situation like that, I'm never against a team just sitting down and letting the clock run. Foul will be on Fabio Talis. His first, and Munson goes to the line.
Eric Munson shooting for the Bronx. First free throw is good.
And Eric hits them both. His first 2 points of the night.
And that's the ball game. Sixth straight honor band.
And the Bronx will win their 10th straight with a 65-45 win over the Mustangs. Mustangs see their 4-game winning streak come to an end, and the Bronx improve to 12-1 with the win as well. Let's take a timeout. We'll add up all of these free throws, and we'll be back with them right after this break. Don't go away.
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lakin Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Lakin Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lakin High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, great food and great times. Gwen Weckler Shelter Insurance, Lakin at the red, white, and blue shelter sign East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lakin, a pharmacy you can trust. The Kearney County Economic Development Ralph Goodnight. The Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, player of the game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
And welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared and Kaylin King. Wow, it's over. It's been quite a game, quite a night, really. A lot of free throws, a lot of trips to the line tonight. Oh, let's look at the totals. First four of the Mustangs, who fall to 9-7 on the year. Leading the way was Omar Mercado with 17 points. He was followed in double figures by Isaac Amorine with 10. Edwin Puentes with 7. Julius Trejo with 3. Manny Mendoza with 2. Kyler Cox with 2. From the free throw line unofficially, Mustangs 6 of 10 in the first half, 6 of 13 in the second half, and they finished the game 12 of 23 from the line. For the Bronx, 4 players in double figures. Nico Dumais leading the way with 17. Austin Ritsma following with 16.
17.
17.
That's what I got.
And I'm not going to question it because.
Yep.
So Nico and Austin both 17.
Yep.
Okay. And Kaylin's nodding her head like she's right too. So you guys are going to gang up on me anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
Adric Gomez Escobel with 11.
Yep.
Coulter with 10.
Yep.
Okay, I knew you'd answer that one. Drew Patterson went with 3, Ross Ryder with 5, and Eric Munson with the 2 late free throws. He finished with 2. From the free throw line, I had 16 of 31, but Jared, you had 17 of 34.
17 of 33.
7 of 33. So really not a good shooting night from the free throw line for the Bronx. Coming in, they were hitting 61.5%. Nowhere near that tonight. Actually finishing, what, just barely over 50% on the night.
Barely.
Yeah. But with the win, the Bronx now have won 10 straight, and they improved their record to 12-1 on the season. And now they'll get set for a homecoming matchup on Friday when the Cimarron Blue Jays come to town, and we'll have that for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
51%.
Yeah.
Well, 51 repeating. So if you want to make it look nice, you can round it to 52.
Well, it depends on where it's at, whether you round up or you just stay down.
Yeah.
I say just stay down.
Yeah.
51.
Well, you don't really want to. I mean, as bad as it looked, you don't want to. You really can't sugarcoat it. But yeah, I think Kaylin's right. Tomorrow night, the Bronx will be shooting free throws.
Yep.
And Southwestern Heights didn't shoot a lot either. There must be something with the background behind the goal supports, because the ladies didn't shoot free throws very well tonight either, both sides. So
They were 7 of 13. A little bit better, but
yeah.
not by much.
So now we're waiting for Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt to come up, and Bronx with a 20-point win, but like I said, it wasn't pretty, and it was definitely a test on who was just going to prevail, who was going to survive or whatever. But the Bronx do get the win, and coach sits in here. Oh, thanks. And now we're joined by Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. And coach, anytime a team, coach will anytime will take a 20-point win, but this was one of those games that a lot of different things that you'll go to tape and watch. And I mean, it wasn't just the Bronx, it was both sides. It's 2 teams, like we talked, would go at it for 94 feet. But this game, even though it was a 20-point win, just had a weird feel to it tonight.
Yeah, I heard you say it as I walked up. You know, it wasn't pretty. You know, and you got to credit Southwestern Heights.
Sure.
They have a lot to do with why it wasn't pretty. You know, but you go on the road, Southwestern Heights. You know, they've won 9 games. You know, so far, and we knew they're going to be a tough, scrappy team. It's not a great matchup. You know, for us, and the takeaway is they exposed a lot of our weaknesses. You know, and we had 20-some turnovers. I don't even know the official, but when you're turning the ball over 20-some times and you go 17 of 33 from the line, and then you only make 4 shots, and you still score 65 points in a 20-point win, it's like, man, if we could ever just check one of those off the list, we're winning by 35 and we're scoring 80, and but luckily for us, I feel like with the exception of some run, I mean, we held them to 45 points. Yep. And so your offense isn't always going to be there, but when you can hang your hat on the defensive end, then you've always got a chance to win.
Scoring tonight, Bronx with 4 players in double figures. So, I mean, we've seen that night in and night out. And like you said, the biggest drawback of tonight, and I made the comment that I didn't think that you would be very happy to rewatch this, but a lot of turnovers, and it was just, I compared driving in the paint tonight by that football machine that the running backs run through that have the arms.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was like tonight. If you were in the paint, you had to battle through all of those arms swatting at the basketball, and that's where a lot of the turnovers happened tonight. And sometimes you credit the defense for that, but then sometimes you just have to be a little more patient on offense as well.
Well, at the end of the day, we got to be stronger with the basketball. You got to play through contact. You got to, know you're going to get fouled, but someone slap, just a little slap or a, that shouldn't be enough to knock the ball away from you. And that was happening to us all night long. So, too loose and careless with the basketball, as we drove to the basket and with our passes and those things, we got to be better there. But, so at the end of the day, too many turnovers, too many missed free throws, but hey, 10 in a row, 20-point win, defense was solid. But the best thing is they exposed a weakness. Now, we can go back to practice tomorrow, and we know an area we've got to get better.
Yes.
And, so, we're going to practice for some physical play, and, we might practice some free throws. Because
Kayla's coming to practice tomorrow.
Yeah.
She says they need to.
Well, that's going to lose you more games than it's going to win you.
Sure.
And there's going to come a time when we play a really good team, we got to be able to take care of the basketball, and we got to be able to go to the line and knock down free throws. Yeah. And if we can do those two things, we'll be satisfied with the outcome. But if we can't, that's not going to turn out in our favor.
Well, and just me personally watching the Bronx throughout this season, and tonight Austin Ritzman did a great job of getting himself to the free throw line. He shot 14 free throws tonight. Yep. And I always thought, this is a good scoring basketball team, but if you can work it to where you get yourself, good players get themselves to the line as well for those free ones. And I think the Bronx did that a little bit better tonight. Austin for sure did. But like you said, it's going to come to a point that the Bronx are going to need, to shoot free throws better. Yeah. But, I think they gave themselves the opportunities tonight anyway.
Yeah, and one of the things, like one of our words is, when we go back and we reflect and look on the stats, and that's one thing that you get the opportunity to do when you have a Friday off is you really get a look at what's the data telling you, what are the stats telling you, and the stats were telling us that we weren't aggressive enough. So at least they were trying to be aggressive. Now we found out we've got to be stronger with the ball when we're aggressive. This is the most free throws we've shot in a game all season, so that tells me we were being more aggressive. So, if we can continue to be that aggressive and just be strong with the ball and step to the line and be winners and make them pay, knock down the free throws, that's another thing, another box we can check that we're doing good. We didn't shoot it real well tonight, either. But, hey, that's an area we've got to get better. And, we're going to get back to work and we're working on it. We're going to get better. And, it's exciting. It's frustrating, but it's exciting because we know, hey, we have a weakness right now. Like we got to go fix that. And, if you don't get to experience a game like this, then you don't really know it's a weakness, and it may be in a game to end your season and it's too late. But now we know, and we've got some time to work on it and get better. And so looking forward to that.
Well, the Bronx back on home floor on Friday night. It is a homecoming game, and sometimes homecoming can be a little bit of a distraction, but a Cimarron team that's coming to town struggling a little bit, but you always have to be careful because they do come in very athletic.
Yeah, and we say they're struggling because they play a brutal schedule. They go to a tough tournament. They're in the GWAC. I mean, that is just brutal this year on both the boys and the girls side. And so they play a tough schedule, but they got a really good point guard in the Copper kid, and it seems like anytime we play Cimarron, it's a tough game. It's a battle, but it's always homecoming, so you know how that goes. But excited to be back at home, and I'm excited, for another opportunity for us to get better.
Looking forward to be back home. Coach, once again, congratulations with your 10th straight win tonight, and we look forward to talking to you on Friday.
Sounds great. Thank you, Brett.
You bet.
Thank you, guys. Yep.
Well, that's going to wrap it up from here at Southwestern Heights. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We want to thank those who, thank you. See you Friday. Hey, hey, Kaylin. Back on the air Friday night for homecoming when Cimarron comes to 10, but I do want to thank all the great sponsors who make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. JD Him, our tech support, definitely couldn't be doing it without him. Jared tonight on our production. I think everything went really well tonight. Thanks to everybody for our side chat tonight, letting us know where you're watching from. Greatly appreciated. It's always interesting to see where you're from, so we appreciate that as well. And I want to thank Ryan Kisner and Southwestern Heights AD Matt Skripsik for all of their hospitality here at Southwestern Heights. I've always enjoyed coming to Southwestern Heights to call basketball games because, for one, the people here that watch us are very cordial, and the people here always make it fun to come to Southwestern Heights. And through all of these years, I appreciate everything that they have ever done for us, and truly will remember it. Well, they're turning on the leaf blowers. I think that's a sign they want us out of here. So everybody have a great rest of the evening. Have a great week. We'll talk to you Friday. Until then, take care.